The world's biggest sporting event is coming to Atlanta in the summer of 2026. Today, we're giving you all the deets on parking, safety, crowds, and everything you need to know about FIFA World Cup 2026 in Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, I'm Joy with Unexpected Atlanta, the city's #1 rated tour company. And that means we know our city. So today, we've got everything you need to know about Atlanta's FIFA World Cup 2026, from stadium logistics to neighborhoods, transportation, food, and insider tips. Let's get to it. Why is the World Cup a big deal? Ever since 1930, 18 countries have been FIFA World Cup hosts. And for the first time in World Cup history, 3 countries are jointly hosting the FIFA World Cup in 2026. Games are spread across 16 cities from Canada, Mexico, and the United States, featuring a record 104 games. Atlanta will host 8 matches, including one of the exciting semifinal matches. An expected 500,000 attendees are expected to be in Atlanta, and officials have described hosting the World Cup like hosting 8 back-to-back Super Bowls over a 1-month period. Sheesh. When are the Atlanta matches? The schedule in Atlanta is on June 15th between Spain versus Cape Verde, June 18th with South Africa versus a playoff winner, June 21st between Spain versus Saudi Arabia, June 24th between Morocco versus Haiti, June 27th with Uzbekistan versus the FIFA playoff winner, and a round of 32 on July 1st, a round of 16 on July 7th, and a semifinal on July 15th. Now, tickets are, unsurprisingly, very expensive and available via resellers like SeatGeek and StubHub. Where will the matches be played? FIFA is creating a clean zone surrounding downtown Atlanta, meaning that only advertisers who have specifically purchased in FIFA World Cup will be permitted to advertise. That means that though Atlanta's stadium is normally called Mercedes-Benz Stadium, for the FIFA games, the Mercedes-Benz logo will be totally removed and the stadium will be called Atlanta Stadium. The Mercedes-Benz or Atlanta Stadium is one of the most stunning stadiums in the country. It opened in 2017 and has been host to the MLS Cup in 2018 and the Super Bowl in 2019. The stadium's signature feature is its retractable roof, which consists of 8 translucent triangular panels. Below the roof is a 360-degree halo video board, which is 3 times larger than any other display board in the NFL. There are numerous bars and concession areas all within the stadium, including some local options such as the Varsity or Chick-fil-A, though keep in mind, concessions can be pretty expensive. Now, you don't need to have tickets to the game to experience the games. What I mean is, if you can't stomach the thousands of dollars to buy tickets to the matches, you can enjoy FanFest free. FanFest is going to be held at Centennial Olympic Park, but there are also watch parties being organized in downtown Decatur, for instance, and even on the Beltline on several different days. FanFest will be a great way for everyone, whether you are an avid fan or just a casual watcher, to come and experience the excitement of the FIFA World Cup. Now, especially if you're a local, it's a can't miss. Best of all, both the stadium and Centennial Olympic Park are in the heart of downtown, meaning you're right within walking distance of most hotels in the city, tons of great restaurants, and the MARTA, which is our public transit system. But that convenience also means it's going to be very busy, so plan accordingly. Speaking of transportation, do not plan to drive, okay? Let me say this very clearly. If you can avoid driving, please avoid driving. Downtown Atlanta during the World Cup matches will be extremely congested. So instead, you can plan to use one of these options. Maybe the MARTA, which is, again, our public transit system. How about the Atlanta streetcar, which takes you from the Old Fourth Ward neighborhood right into Centennial Olympic Park, all in a loop? Or maybe rideshare drop-off zones, or even walking routes from nearby hotels. Mercedes-Benz Stadium connects directly to MARTA's SEC District Station, which stands for Sports, Entertainment, and Convention District. And it'll likely be the smoothest way in and out. And you can check out our videos on how to use the MARTA and the streetcar so that you feel a little better prepared to get in and out of the stadium area when it's game time. Now, book your hotels early. Hotel prices have already surged for the World Cup. And if you're coming from out of town, you should book as early as possible. Great hotels in downtown Atlanta with walking distance to the Benz Dome include the Hard Rock Hotel, the Candler Hotel, and the Hyatt Regency. But here's the insider move. You don't have to stay downtown. You can stay in Midtown or Decatur, Inman Park, maybe Old Fourth Ward. And from there you can take the MARTA or the streetcar directly into downtown. And these areas will give you alternate options for restaurants, nightlife, and train access. Now make sure you stop by and take a cooking class or a tour. If you're traveling for the World Cup, don't make the mistake of only sticking to the matches. At Unexpected Atlanta Tours, we offer walking food tours, history tours, cooking classes, and progressive dinner experiences that are perfect for everyone. Our headquarters are located just a block away from Centennial Olympic Park at 121 Lucky Street. So it's a perfect place to come in and learn how to make Southern buttermilk biscuits, for instance, or pick up your perfect Atlanta souvenirs. It's also a great way to get some air conditioning because it's gonna be a hot summer, y'all. World Cup week is the perfect time to layer in a meaningful Atlanta experience and get to know the capital of the South. Now you should also plan your food reservations in advance. Atlanta's restaurant scene is awesome, and during World Cup weeks, they'll definitely be booked. So book early, and if you don't want to stress about planning multiple reservations, a guided food tour can simplify everything for you. Just come in and let us take care of your entire experience at Unexpected Atlanta Tours. Now, weather matters. I said it's going to be hot. June and July, hot and humid months, so plan accordingly. We recommend lightweight clothing, hydration, sunscreen, and comfortable walking shoes. We also recommend a simple pocket fan or maybe even a poncho that you can stash because it's likely that it's going to rain in the afternoons. So if you're heading to Atlanta for the FIFA World Cup 2026, remember, opt to use public transportation, book your restaurants and hotels way in advance, enjoy both ticketed and free events, and be sure to make some time to experience the real Atlanta. And if you want some help exploring the city through food, history, or hands-on experiences while you're here, be sure to visit unexpectedatlanta.com to learn more or visit us at 121 Lucky Street. And for more Atlanta travel tips, hidden gems, and insider guides, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along.